Hey everyone, welcome to the Bruce Williams channel. I've got a really good question, a short one from a viewer. Richard says, "Hi Bruce, I hope you are well. I'm a viewer from the UK and love the channel. My question is, do you use a watch winder? People have different opinions and I wondered what your advice is. I currently have a TAG Monaco Caliber 12, a Breitling Super Ocean 42, and looking at the Air King as my next purchase. Many thanks, Richard." So Richard, I hope you're able to get an Air King. It's no secret, I love this watch. I think it's a gorgeous watch. Is it ugly? Is it kind of stupid? Is it the dog of the stainless steel professional lineup from Rolex? Yeah, it is, but it's super fun. I think it will be a collectible one day. I love wearing mine, and I think it would be a great addition to your duo of the Monaco and the Super Ocean. So yeah, I hope you're able to get one, man. Now, as far as winders, I don't use a winder, but I'm not against them. I actually have a couple sitting in a closet somewhere. I've gotten them as gifts with purchase when I buy from an authorized dealer. Sometimes authorized dealers, they try to sweeten the deal by saying, "Hey, if you buy from us today, we'll give you this Wolf winder. It's a $300 value. Here's some chocolate. Let's get the deal done." I've found at least the freebie winders, they're not that nice. They're loud. They're definitely not worth $300 in my opinion. And so I don't use one, but if I found the right one, I would use it. Now, let me get on my soapbox for a minute and talk. I think sometimes us watch enthusiasts, we can get a little bit carried away with responsible watch practices. Like, I know some guys, they won't use a diver in the shower because if you shampoo your hair, the shampoo is going to get in the seals and rot your gaskets. And I know some guys that sit down at a desk and they take off their watch so they don't scratch it, but they're very careful in not setting it down with the crown side down, because if the crown touches the desk, then you're going to shear off the stem, right? Or you'll hear guys that say, use a winder. You don't want to be fiddling with the crown, winding your automatic watch every day or two because it's going to put strain on the movement and you're going to strip the threads. And you'll hear guys saying, don't use a winder. It puts unnecessary stress on the movement. You're going to have more services, more repairs. Don't use a winder. You hear guys that say, don't let your watches wind down because your oils will then congeal and dry up. And I'm just going on here, but I think watch enthusiasts, we can get a little carried away with watch safety. These mechanical pieces of art and beauty that tell us the time, they're actually pretty dang tough, and they can take a lot. So when it comes to winders, I see validity in if you have a complication, you want to keep going, you don't want to be winding it all the time. Maybe it's an annual or perpetual calendar. Yeah, get a nice winder and keep it on the winder. It's totally fine. You're not going to be increasing the service duration or decreasing it between servicing. You'll be just fine using a winder versus letting it sit in a watch box at night. So I'm not advocating to be irresponsible with watches, just to maybe take a step back and realize that these watches are pretty tough and they can take it. So with watch winders, I think it's just a preference. Use one if you like them. Don't use one if you don't like them. I don't use one now because I haven't found the one that I like yet. But if I did, I would use one. For me, I would want to see multiple of my watches at the same time. So I'd want to look at my my Rolexes, my Omega, my Seikos, all spinning around. Sounds kind of weird, but guys, we are a little bit weird as watch enthusiasts, and I'll admit that. I'll be the first to admit that. So I'd want to see multiple. I'd want to see some, just some great aesthetics, like maybe some zebra wood, lacquered, some stainless steel accents, obviously tempered glass so I could look at my watches spinning around. I would want it dead silent. I would not want to hear the electric twirling of the watches. I think that would bother me. Again, as weird as that sounds, we're weird guys as watch enthusiasts, watch collectors, but that's what I would be looking for. So if any of you watching this, if you have great experiences with a particular watch winder, maybe one that I've described, go ahead and let me know in the comment section or email me directly. I'd love to hear your recommendations because I would use one if I found the right one. So yeah, hopefully that answered your question, Richard. I'm not opposed to them. I think they're great, and I hope you're able to get an Air King. I think that would be an awesome pickup. So Guys, reach out with questions. Let me know if I missed something or if you want me to elaborate on any particular point that I didn't convey very well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.